Okay, we are going to talk about missing factors today. So the first thing we need to talk about is what is a factor, okay? So we have a factor times a factor equals the product, because remember, the product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So the product is the answer, okay? So if we have a question that looks like this, 3 times m equals 36, that just means 3 times what equals 36? 3 times what equals 36, okay? Another common way that you could see this is 3m equals 36. This is probably how you'll see it on a test. 3 times m equals 36, so 3m equals 36, okay? So do you know what m equals? 3 times what is 36, okay? You are going to do it, you're going to do division to solve this problem, okay? So 3, we're going to divide both sides by 3 so that we just are left with m equals 36 divided by 3. 36 divided by 3, okay? We're going to go through this really quickly. You can watch my other video about long division if you do not know how to do this. 3 can go into 3 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. Bring down the 6. 3 can go into 6 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract, and you get 0. What is 3 times 12? Do we know that 3 times 12 is 36? Yes, that's one of our facts, so we should know that, right? But if we don't know that, then we can do it this way. And you will find some problems on your test that are not facts. You are going to have to solve it with division. That's why I showed you the division right there on the side. Okay? You could have looked at this problem and said, 3m equals 36. Well, 3 times what is 36? Well, I know my 12s, so I know that 3 times 12 equals 36, and you could have just written that down. Okay? Great. If you can do that, great. We're going to go through a few more that you should know, a few more facts, and then we're going to go into some that are a little bit harder that you're going to need to do this division part for. Okay? So let's go ahead and move on to our next problem. Let's do 4f equals 28. 4f equals 28. So that just means 4 times what equals 28? 4 times what equals 28? Well, 4 times 7 equals 28. So that means f equals 7. Because if I were to take out this f and put a 7 there, that would mean 4 times 7 is 28. Okay, we're going to do another one. Let's do a 9. We've got 9m equals 81. 9m equals 81. That just means 9 times what equals 81? M equals what? 9 times what is 81? Well, 9 times 9 is 81, so that means m equals 9. Okay? All right. If you need a little bit more practice with this, go back and watch it again, and so your brain can kind of understand what we're doing here, because we're going to move on to some that are a little bit harder. Some that you might see on your test where you have to use long division. You might see that with, we're going to do another 9. 9m equals 135. That's not a fact that you have memorized, I'm assuming. It's not a fact that I have memorized. Okay, so we are going to have to do this we're going to have to solve this with division. Okay, so we're going to divide each side by 9 so we can get rid of those. So m equals whatever 135 divided by 9 is. I don't know what that is off the top of my head, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to write 135 divided by 9, and I'm going to solve it over here. Again, if you don't know how to do long division, there's another video that you can watch with all the steps. We're going to go through this pretty quickly. Can 9 go into 1? Nope. Can 9 go into 13? Yes, it can. It can go in one time. 1 times 9 is 9. Subtract 13 minus 9 is 4. Bring down the 5. Now we're going to start those steps all over. 45 divided by 9. Can 9 go into 45? Yes, it can. It can go in how many times? It can go in 5 times. So 5 times 9, 45. 45 minus 45, 0. Don't have anything to bring down. So my answer is up here, 15. So m equals 15. That means 9 times 15 equals 135. Okay, and you can look over here, and that's what this means. That's what this means over here as well. 15 times 9 equals 135. All right, if you need to go through that one more time, I know we went a little quick. You can go back and watch that part again. I'm going to do one more problem with you tonight. We are going to do 3m. 3m equals 54. 3m equals 54. That just means 3 times something equals 54. But I don't know what equals 54. 3 times what is 54? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to write it over here. I'm going to write 54 divided by 3. 54 divided by 3. Okay, can 3 go into 5? Yes, it can. It can go in one time. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract, I get my 2, bring down my 4. Now we're going to start those steps all over again. So now 24 divided by 3. Can we do 24 divided by 3? 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. So 3 can go into 54 18 times. 18 times. So m equals 18 because 3 times 18 equals 54. Okay, I hope that was helpful. And remember, these are called missing factor problems. Okay, these are the factors, and this is the product, the answer to the multiplication problem. What you're multiplying by are called factors. So the 3 is a factor, and the m, or the 18, is also a factor. So the missing factor, this is what was missing. This is a factor. All right, good luck on your next test.